Walkersville. I am here with somebody that you probably all recognize. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lori Himes, and I am the owner of A Bloom Ltd. Flowers and Events on Maple Avenue in Old Town Walkersville.
Yes, we see it all the time as we drive by. It's so beautiful inside here. We wanted to talk today about, you said your business has been open for 32 years.
32. September will be 32 years. 42 years in the business.
Wow.
We moved into this building, this little house, in 2001.
Okay.
So that was a big step, and we've grown, and things have changed.
Where were you before?
We used to be up on the corner of Frederick and Main Streets in the building it was smaller, or way smaller.
Mm-hmm.
No parking lot, it was all on the corner, so thankfully people around that had parking lots let us use them. Yeah, that was a great place to start, great exposure. So, and we rented there, and then when this became available, we decided to make the jump and own the building.
And if you guys see, they get great reviews on Google. I really like fresh flowers every once in a while. When I have two boys, and so when they're gone, I like to have girly time and get some fresh flowers, and always want to shop local. And so I came here, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm interviewing you. Like, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, so we've set it up.
Yeah.
And we set her up with our
So you already told me a lot of things, but let's talk about again, 32 years, and you said 2001 you moved in here. A lot of things have changed. COVID changed you guys a lot.
A lot.
And now you're moving toward a different model. I want you to talk about that, because that's kind of the next thing for you guys.
So prior to COVID, we were operating from January 1 of 2018 in a studio setting, which meant we no longer had what would be considered traditional retail. We had hours where people could walk in, limited hours, or you can make appointments or just stop by and ring the bell, and if we're in here, we'll wait on you. We were doing great, doing lots of events. 2018 was a great year. 2019 was one of the best years we'd ever had. And 2020 was shaping up to be that. And then we all know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So we were closed for one day. And then I figured out, with the help of my husband, how to operate within the rules that we were given.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my employees to stay home. I paid them for 6 weeks to stay home. And I did everything here by myself. I got the flowers in, I got the plants in, I processed them, I made the arrangements, took the orders, delivered them, cleaned up after everything, and we had contactless sales. So I got on my website dashboard, and figured out how to make an order form so the customers could order online.
And with everybody being at home and probably wanting to have beautiful things in their house while they were stuck with nothing to do, I'm sure you guys got some really great...
We did, and it helped brighten people's spirits. Nothing lifts your spirits like flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And
it helps you if you're doing no events.
It helped me because we had no events. We were still serving funerals. They were happening. They were very, very different. If anyone had a funeral or memorial service during that time, you know how different that was. They were limited to how many people could come and everything. So they became videotaped and shown, broadcast during the funeral, so people could log in and see the funeral. We developed, the plants went crazy. People started just...
Oh yes, the very trendy people were buying plants. Not me. You don't have to worry about me. I can't grow anything, but I know people were going crazy with all kinds of plant moms, plant dads.
So plant moms, plant dads, just plants all over your house, because they lift your spirits, they clean the air, they're healthy, they're great. So people had time, which they don't. Usually when they're running all over the place working from home, you might have had a little more time. So we started to I came up with sales. Like, we would put out on social media a list of, we have these plants, you have to pre-book them and prepay for them, and then we will deliver them to you on this date and leave them on your front porch. So we did that through March and April. We did for Easter, and then Mother's Day, we opened back up May 1st so we could serve Mother's Day. It's
nice.
One of the biggest. With limited exposure, we blocked off so people could only walk into part of the store, or we would carry it out to them in the parking lot.
Cool. So you were telling me that that's kind of not the direction that you ultimately wanted to go in, and now that COVID is over, well done. I mean,
yeah, it's done.
The worst of the worst is over.
Yeah, the worst of it.
So tell me what the new model is going to be, because we're not going to be doing that so much anymore.
Not so much anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing back to being a studio. So we will still serve funerals and memorial services. We're going to do events. They are events. One of the biggest events you'll ever plan in your life is a memorial or a funeral service. We will certainly be doing weddings again. We're having an interesting thing right now. There's a little bit of a lull in the wedding industry because people didn't meet in 2020 and 2021, so they're not getting engaged to get married this year.
Oh my God, I never thought of that.
So we're seeing this kind of little hiccup. I mean,
yeah,
there's still weddings. Don't get me wrong. There's still
Right.
weddings, but it's not. And you know, it's an election year. It makes people nervous. Economy's making people nervous. So people are booking a little more conservatively and slowly. So,
Okay.
so we're good with that.
Mhm.
You know, that's where experience comes in. I don't panic.
Right. Corporate, you were saying?
Corporate. We
Mhm.
have corporate work. We have accounts where you can set up to have a specific item. Say, one of our big accounts is the Frederick Health.
Mhm.
And for bereavement, they send each of their employees a flowering garden with a specific card on it. And we keep those in hand. They send us an email, say, these are where I need them to go this week, and we take care of it. So that's one way to set it up. The other way, we have other corporate accounts, and corporate can be a little one-person office. It doesn't have to be a
Mhm.
500 employee business.
Yes. I mean, like as an agent, if I go and I see that, you know, something happy, something sad has happened to you, like, you know, I see on social media that you posted that, I will send flowers. So we were discussing maybe
Right.
doing that. That's a
Right.
corporate.
That's a corporate.
Mm-hmm.
If you had open houses, you're a realtor,
Yes.
you had open house, have a vase of fresh flowers there, we could set that up, and you
Ooh.
on your way to your open house, pick them up.
Nice.
So the other way corporate is that you just contact us and you need something for a specific need, an event, you need something for specific for it's kind of each time.
Secretary's Day.
Secretary's
admin,
Day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those kind of things, admin day, those kind of things we can do as needed, and we can work it that way. We also offer subscriptions, which you're looking at.
It's okay. Now I'm gonna.
You're gonna
go
jump
into
in.
that. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Now, if you're just a normal person, like not me, Allie Vasquez, like me, Allie Courtney, at my house. If you're just a normal person and you want flowers, and you're saying we're not really taking walk-ins anymore.
Right.
How do we do that? I already know the answer to this. I'm so excited. Tell me all about it.
So we will set it up. We call it a subscription order. So
Subscription
you're starting to kind of do.
I know.
And we have several accounts that do this. You can set it up for whatever interval you like. So we have one guy who's doing it weekly for his wife. She gets
Oh.
us a little bouquet.
Oh.
And then we have some
Is he
people-
seeing anybody? Wait, yes, he has a wife.
Yes,
Okay,
wife.
well.
So then we can just match it up. He's taken. So
Dang.
yeah.
Okay.
So we set that up, or we can do it bi-weekly, monthly. Say you want to send flowers to your mom,
Mhm.
and you want to have them for Mother's Day, birthday, and
My birthday.
your birthday. You should
My
send your
present is a
mother.
gift.
You should send your mother flowers and thank her for your gift of your life.
That's true.
You should. You know, that's another thing. A wedding anniversary, your parents' wedding anniversary. Send
That's
flowers.
lovely.
You know, and or your dad's birthday. We can do things that are guy related.
Ooh.
So yeah. So
I'd
we
love
have
to see
little
one of those.
little nibbly things we can put in there.
Nice.
You know, do things like that.
I know my dad just likes seeing flowers on the table. That is
Yeah.
nice, and you know.
Yeah.
Again, I am the least plant person alive. I am not the person to be in here. But I know people really get
Right.
it makes them feel better when they see a plant or flowers. I like seeing flowers.
Yes.
Plants give me anxiety because I'm like, I can't take care of this.
Yeah.
But
we can teach you how to do
okay. I got an orchid, so I just put in the little
that.
ice
Ice
cubes.
cubes, that's the easiest way to do
That's-
it. Yeah, most people overwater. That is why most people lose their plants. They overwater. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
I definitely underwater all of mine.
Well,
Crispy.
then you either die of neglect because they get crispy, or you overwater them and they drown.
Okay. All right, so to wrap it up, I know that this is a very big question, but what have you seen? What are the trends that you have seen that have changed over the past 30 years? Even recently, we were talking about people wanting to be plant parents.
Right.
What are some
Right.
what are some big changes and trends that you've seen in the industry?
Locally grown flowers. We're very fortunate here. When I first opened, I wanted to source as much as I could locally, and there were two places I could get flowers locally. We still deal with one of them, Glade Link. We get our gladiolas and sunflowers there, beautiful gladiolas. And we also belong to a co-op, a farmers co-op, and it's called Monocacy Valley, and we get a weekly order from them that I can add to if I need to beef it up because we have a special event or need certain colors for something or a lot going on. So we're participating in that, and that's really exciting. It's like Christmas every week.
Yay!
Because we kind of know what we're getting, but you know, it's never the same flowers every week. It's whatever's growing, whatever the
And
weather's
then you get to be creative
yeah, we get
and
to be
kind
creative and get to see all our favorites, you know, like peonies,
yeah, I do like those.
peonies, you know, and then all the garden flowers.
What's your favorite flower?
Oh my, I had to open a flower shop because I can't pick one. I mean, I love Phalaenopsis orchids. I just think they're amazing. But I love peonies and iris, all kinds of iris, many different kinds of iris. Love those, always like those. Stephanotis. I have a vine. It's Hawaiian wedding flower.
Oh.
It's a little vine. I have one of those on my porch I've had for years. And if it's blooming when someone's getting married, they get some. Jasmine is another name in their bridal bouquet.
Oh, that's so
It
nice.
bloomed last 2 weeks ago, and the bride cut some flowers. I got those in hers.
I love that.
And so, yeah, just mom loved flowers. She handed it down to me.
Wow. Well, she's going to take me in the back so that I can see some of the magic happening. But thank you so much, Lori, for meeting with me today. And when we're trying to keep things local, trying to keep things in Walkersville, you can do all of your plant-based and flower needs right here.